Alright guys, today we're gonna teach my little brother how to drive stick. So he wants to learn because he just got back from Mexico and over there they only drive stick and this guy had no idea how to drive it. So first things first, alright? So how to turn the car on. Obviously you put in the clutch in, you hit the brake, and then you hit the start stop button, or if you have the key, you press it in there, put it in there. So then that's how you start the car, okay? You start to get familiar with the car. So adjust your seat. Everybody's different lengths, so depending on how short or tall you are. So for me, this is comfortable. What you want to go for is put your foot on the clutch and hit it all the way down. So your leg is going to be fully extended, and that's what you want. You want your leg to be comfortable, okay? Also, I don't recommend like wearing flip-flops or uncomfortable shoes. But yeah, so getting familiar with the clutch. So when you put the clutch in, you're gonna find a point where the clutch pushes your foot forward, and so that's telling you that that's the G spot, okay? The G spot. That's the spot where you want to engage some gas, okay? So put some gas into it. So once you get familiar with your clutch, you also want to get familiar up here. Hit the clutch in. Get familiar with, okay, this is first gear, this is second gear. And you always want to, a lot of people do this where they go super quick. This is not freaking Fast and the Furious, you gotta take it easy, especially when you're learning. You want to be able to and you'll screw up, your gears and stuff. You'll wear your clutch out. So you hit the clutch in. So you want to go to first. When you want to go to second, you bring it back to the middle, and then you go to second. You gotta pause in between, because if you're just janking it like this, you're gonna screw it up, and then it's over time it's gonna wear out, and you're gonna spend more money. So now that you got comfortable, your mirrors are adjusted, you feel comfortable, and you're ready to go. Take it easy, take it slow. If you need to stop. But this is how you start. You hit in the clutch, you press on the brake. Right now we're on my driveway. My driveway is a bit of an incline, so the car is gonna get moving quick. So I need to anticipate that. You always gotta anticipate where you are. If you're on a flat surface, then you should be able to just take your foot off the clutch and the brake, and it should stay. But I always say safety's first, so always have your foot on the brake. So then from right here, we're gonna push it in, go to the left, go all the way to the left, or up to the left, and slowly let go of the brake, and slowly just slightly let go of the clutch. And you're gonna start feeling that shaking. That's because it's going. You're obviously looking, and we live in a busy road, so I say just stay where you're comfortable. If you're just learning, I would say try to stay away from cars as much as possible. So make sure you're not rushing it. You're backing in super quick. Or give it a little gas here. See? And then you hit in the clutch, you hit the brake, you disengage the reverse, and you go to the first gear. So this is the hardest gear, because this is where you want to start rolling. So you slowly let go of the clutch. That G spot, remember what I talked about? You're gonna feel the car go forward, and that's where you want to give it a little bit of gas. And then that's one of the examples not to do. All right, so you go into here. You didn't stall a car, or you did actually stall a car. So you press the start button. You went to first gear. You remember the G spot? You give it some gas.
That's all with the G spot.
There we go. Hey, dude. Yo! Hey, what? Yo! Alright, go to first gear.
What's going on with G spot?
G spot, I'll see you in a moment. Alright, there we go, guys. And then once you get the hang of it, it's just really just muscle memory.
Muscle memory?
Yeah, muscle memory. It just stays in your head. But just learn the basics, I think today what we're gonna really try to get is just start rolling, start going, because that is the hardest. That and going up a hill is probably the hardest thing to do.
Try Mitchell's parking lot.
Yeah, we could go actually empty parking lot. That's actually a good idea since you're just beginning and I don't want you to learn here. Low-key, I'm kind of nervous. All right, so it's already neutral. Once it's in neutral, this is how you park it. You pull this up. If you can let go of the clutch and the brake, and the car will stay. And then you just hit the start-stop. Now, it's very important to put your car in gear, so then it won't go anywhere. So you hit the clutch in. I just always put it in fourth gear, let the clutch out. All right, so then I'll let you come on the driver's side. G-spot, man. All right, so to disengage this part, I didn't show you this part. Hit the clutch in. Whoa, you gotta use your left foot for the clutch. Okay, that's don't use your right foot for the clutch and everything.
That's when you
gotta use the left. There you go, left foot. All right, hit it all the way in, and move this to the neutral position. There you go. Let your foot out. The car won't go anywhere. There you go. So remember when I told you to get familiar?
Yeah.
So you gotta get familiar. Get familiar with your leg room. Get familiar with your position. You know. Actually do it, you know, like I'm not telling you like pretend to do it. And instead of looking at yourself in the mirror, you should probably start, you know, like keep doing it. So, how far does the clutch go? All the way right there. See how your foot is fully extended? Every single time you make the gear change, your foot needs to be fully extended.
For real?
All the time, yes.
Oh,
it's not lazy driving.
Like
all the way. There you go.
Every time?
Every time. And once you make the change, you slowly release it. You don't just take your foot off of it because then it'll cause the car to jerk.
Can we start now?
And then you give it some gas. Okay, well, you also got to get familiar with this. So, where's first gear? Okay, you didn't even hit the clutch for that, man. You got to hit the clutch.
Wait. Before or after?
Before.
So like that?
Yep.
And then you hit the G-spot?
No. The G-spot's only when you're going. All right, so put your foot all the way in the clutch. Now make the gear shift. Go to first. There you go. Go to second. There you go. Go to third. Go to fourth. And go to fifth. No, that's third. No, that's fourth. There you go. That's fifth. You felt that?
Yeah.
It comes.
You gotta follow
You
gotta follow how it is.
The pattern. Yeah. And it's a slight move. It's not too crazy. All right. So then. I think you got familiar. This is neutral, remember? You're able to go left to right. That's neutral. Okay. So I think we're ready to go, man. So hit the clutch in. Put on the brake.
What?
Put your other foot in the brake. Hit the start.
Put this down?
Hit the start. Okay. Now put that down. Yeah, you gotta use some balls, man.
2 hours later.
You're embarrassing me.
That's because you had to push it up.
All right. Now, take off your foot off the brake. Okay. Now slowly let go of the clutch. Okay, stop. You felt the car move, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's with the spot that I said it's called the G spot, and that's where you want to give it a little bit of gas.
All right.
Moment of truth. You're gonna do exactly this. You're gonna keep your foot on the brake.
Yeah.
You're gonna slightly let go of the clutch, and when you feel that movement, you're gonna hit on the gas. You're just gonna give it a little bit of gas. You're gonna hit the clutch. Put it in first. Okay, put it in first. Okay. Now that you're in first, you're gonna slightly let go of the clutch. Just slightly.
All right.
And then once you're letting it go, you're gonna let go of your foot off the brake
and hit the gas.
you're gonna hit the gas as you're letting the clutch out. Go. You stalled it. You let go of the clutch too quick.
All right.
So hit the clutch in. Okay, put it in neutral. Turn it on.
What's off?
Yep. Because when you stall the car turns off. Okay. Go to first. and do the same thing, just quicker. Just do it again. You saw it. There you go. Keep going, keep going. Oh, you let it go too quick. Let go of the clutch a little bit. There you go. That's the spot right there. Get some gas. All right, you got it going. Hey. Just get familiar with it. Let go of the clutch. You're good. Now you're gonna be able to see that it says first
Smells
gear.
like burnt.
It's
Yeah,
the clutch.
because
You burn the clutch a little bit.
yeah, and tires. But I mean,
Oh, that too.
just keep going. Keep going. Don't. You always want to keep the car going.
I
Okay?
thought you said
Hit the clutch and go to second. Keep giving. Okay. Let go of the gas a little bit. Let go of the clutch. What's going on? All right. Okay, so just
why am I going so fast?
hit the brake, bro. Not the clutch first.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
man. I gotta go to work, bro. So just
Dude, I think I was on fourth gear.
yeah, you fuck. Hey, you want to drive it?
I'm done.
All right, it's Arturo's first time over here driving manual. Or is this the first time?
Second time, actually.
All right, second time. So yeah, actually, he knows a little bit more. This guy over here doesn't know shit. But we're gonna run it.
Yeah, send it.
All right, man. So first things first. Get familiar with the car. Get comfortable. Start tasting it. You know, check the weather outside. All right. Once you know what 2 times 2 is, then you
10.
then you're ready to go. All right, Turo, show on how to drive manual.
Pues como?
You got your foot on the clutch down there and on the brakes. So then put it on first gear. Okay. And then let go of the brake. And slowly let go of the clutch and hit on the gas slightly. There you go. Sounds good.
Water.
And then hit it in second gear.
No, not yet.
Oh, you want to get familiar around the parking lot first?
Yeah.
I thought we were going home. All right, Arturo's doing a good job over here. He's getting familiar with it. The car itself here tells you what second gear.
Oh, this is pretty easy.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy car to drive.
Oh, nice.
And once you get the hang of it, it gets to be really fun because you become really close to the car and you just have a little bit more excitement than driving automatic. Everybody knows how to drive automatic. There we go. He sees that stop sign. We're coming to stop. It goes to neutral. There you go. Neutral is when you're able to go left and right. And once you're there,
I got it.
yeah, man, it's pretty easy, huh? It's a fun car to drive. And
Damn, I'm gonna buy manual now.
there you go. Hey, CarAdventures going manual now, guys. It's definitely a fun way to drive a car, like I mentioned, and not a lot of people can do it, as you can see over here. It's definitely a skill to master, and once you,
I mean, you have to like understand it.
yeah, you gotta understand. You also gotta be a big car guy. I feel like if you don't really like cars, then it's not gonna be so much of an interest to you. But once you get it, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Fast and Furious out here, man. Coming to stop here.
This is easy, dude. Piece of cake. Fucking sending this shit. I'm just kidding. Oh.
Yeah, he sent it alright straight. Stalling. The first time I drove this, I was.
Oh, shit. You hear that? You hear that?
Burnt some rubber, man. Alright, we gotta go. Oh, what do we do? Oh, you got it,
Send it, dude.
Oh, shit. Oh, hey. Yeah, lost a little bit of traction there, but.
I'm ready, dude. Oh. Yes, I'm ready to race.
With the pity cow.
All right, man. Don't let Arturo drive your manual car. Oh shit! I thought we were
It's not that hard.
That's pretty easy. All right, you might want to change gear. All right, and then just pull into the driveway here. Man, I'm telling you, get a manual S5, man.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now, how do we turn it off? We obviously put in neutral. This is how you park the car right here, and then you can pretty much let go of everything, the clutch and the brake, and then hit the start and hit the clutch. Put it in one gear, doesn't matter what gear, and then boom, it's parked. Good job, Arturo. Donnie, you need to learn a little bit more. Start watching some, I don't know, some driver